Welcome back, explorers. Are you ready to soak up the wonders of the West Indies?
Haha, I'm so ready. By the way, explorers, make sure to check out our last video from New York to Bermuda, part 1 of this series. Our first morning in the West Indies was spent navigating the streets of St. John's.
We're in Deepwater Harbor, which is here.
The kaleidoscopic colors of Antigua shops called us in, and at long last, I found the perfect hat.
$10 is $25 easy.
Okay, try this.
Look nice.
Does that cool?
Yeah.
Before our afternoon tour of the island, we had a few hours to spare to get acquainted with the locals.
As one of the most developed and cosmopolitan municipalities in the Lesser Antilles, St. John's is famous for its boutiques, offering designer jewelry and haute couture clothing.
After a quick refresh, it was time for our tour. We dropped in on the magnificently preserved Nelson's Dockyard, where our tour guide showed us the sights and told us the tales of this legendary locale.
After this healthy dose of cultural enrichment, we were on the move again to the splendid views of English Harbor.
I think I see Eric Clapton waving at us.
Now this building is Eric Clapton's home. Eric Clapton also owns a rehab center here on the island that is called the Crossroads.
The breathtaking views from this beautiful vantage point make a visit to the blockhouse a must on your visit to Antigua.
All aboard for Guadeloupe!
After an amazing day spent in Antigua, we called on the French island of Guadeloupe, a verdant green paradise.
It smells so good.
Where are we?
Saint Francois, I think. Or Saint Francis. That takes some pics.
On our way to the island's famous beaches, we stopped to shop in the marketplace, where we explored the brightly colored merchandise.
A festive array of fruits, vegetables, and spices were a feast for the senses.
They sell hats over there if you want one.
They're very attractive, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Oh, look at this. This is it.
That one would stay on.
After our roadside rendezvous with the local merchants, we hit the beach before finally heading back to our waiting ship. And our newfound friends, who were dancing with delight as they lined up to meet us. Over the course of 9 days, our journey has taken us from New York to Bermuda, on through Antigua and Guadeloupe. Witnessing the remarkable beauty of the islands, experiencing the friendly warmth of the locals, and making unforgettable friendships on board, we took some time to reflect on what a magical voyage this has been. With many more wonderful days ahead, we look forward to our next stop in the scenic island of St. Kitts. Known for its rainforested mountains and beaches of white, gray, and black sands, St. Kitts is the larger of the two Caribbean islands that comprise the nation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Located on the southwestern coast of St. Kitts is the capital, Basse-Terre, where Georgian buildings from the colonial era line the quaint streets and where we would embark on our exploration of this lush green island.
and drinks on the tour. So you will,
$20.
yeah, you'll be refreshed on the tour.
We refreshed in our preferred way, spending the morning engaged in one of our favorite activities, shopping.
Do you have anything else?
No, that's
Just
all
a
we
monkey?
have. Yes.
Why a monkey? What does a monkey mean?
Monkey is a symbol of island.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
Which is why you will find a lot of monkeys around here.
I got a monkey.
The Caribbean islands' green vervet monkeys are as iconic as its historic fortresses and black sand beaches. However, these furry friends are not native to St. Kitts or Sister Isle Nevis, and were likely brought here by 17th century settlers as exotic pets.
Wow, that is fascinating. And now it's my turn to shop. I am such a batik print aficionado, and this store had the goods.
With our shopping complete, it's time for our real exploration of Pasteur to begin.
Anchoring Pasteur is the Circus, a plaza modeled after London's Piccadilly Circus, complete with Victorian-style clock tower. Our walking worked up an appetite, so we stopped to get some delicious St. Kitts street food. The great thing about Viking Sea is its small size and versatility, getting us closer to where we want to go so we can quick get back with a pit stop, get back out, and explore more.
Our next stop, the Fairview Great House and Botanical Garden.
Overlooking the Caribbean Sea and dating back over 300 years, Fairview Great House and Botanical Garden is a prime example of colonial architecture built almost completely from wood. Once the residence of a French military commander, the house functioned as a hotel during the 1960s and was finally restored to its former glory in 2008. After a light, refreshing rain shower, we rode along the picturesque lanes threading the island's coast. Sit back and enjoy the ride as we prepare to embark for our next stop, St. Martin. Whee! Giddy up, yup.
As it will happen often in the Caribbean, or anywhere for that matter, it turned out to be a stormy day in St. Martin. But that's okay, because Viking Sea had us covered.
We made some lemonades with our lemons and took advantage of the adverse weather that would sweep the region over the course of a few days with an in-depth tour of Viking Sea's bridge. Wow, look, these are some really cool things in some neat little cubbies. As the Virgin Islands drew near in the distance, the rain started to clear. So happy to be here, just got off Viking Sea, ready to explore the lovely St. Thomas. As the capital and largest city of the United States Virgin Islands, Charlotte Amalia was originally founded in 1666, and in 1691, the town was renamed to its present moniker after Charlotte Amalia, Queen Consort to King Christian V of Denmark-Norway.
I hope you enjoyed this recent installment of our Caribbean Adventures, explorers. To book your own adventure, I welcome you to explore the link below to access Zender Travel's secure booking portal through Viking Cruises. I also welcome you to contact me through the outlets provided below, where we can plan your next fantastic voyage together.